California-born Jessica Gillingham was raised here in Victoria and graduated from Vic High, where she played volleyball and badminton. She was keen on paddling and traveling, biking around Hawaii and dragon boat racing in Vancouver Harbor. In 1988, she watched on TV as her friend Kirsten Barnes rowed for Canada in the Summer Olympics in Seoul. Jessica decided, if she can do it, so can I, and later would have some success while partnered with Kirsten. At age 22, Jessie followed in her older sister Jo Neal's oar strokes at Burnaby Lake. Her coach was Dick McClure, who'd been a member of UBC's medal-winning crew in the 1956 Olympics. After 3 years of his help and encouragement, she found herself back here in Victoria, part of our national team training at Elk Lake for the 1991 World Championships. Jessica was part of the Canadian women's team that upset the Europeans by winning 4 of 6 World Championship gold medals in Vienna.
The Canadians, who qualified directly into this final. Canada was 4th last year.
Are you ready? Go!
The world champions on this side, reigning world champions from Romania. Canada at the moment, though, have got the lead, and the British on the far side just about in second place. The Canadians have come on very well in sweep rowing, as well as their single sculler Silky Larman. They have a very strong sweep team. And here they are now, coming up to the halfway point, leading the field in women's coxed fours, 3/4 of a length up on the Americans. And there they are, the Canadians, Jennifer Dowie, Jessica Monroe at 3, Brenda Taylor behind her at 2, and Kirsten Barnes at bow. Rowing very well together, very long, an effective crew. And they've been on the circuit for quite a while, but this looks like being their year. Up in front, the Canadians. Now moving away again from the Americans, moving away from the United States. Canadians almost a length clear. Very cool and calm. The rhythm there is excellent as they come up towards the bubbly finish line. And you can see by just over half a length, it's a Canadian gold, an American silver. And look at the battle for bronze.
Jessica and her teammates were the first female Canadian rowers to ever win an international rowing title, and they did it in record-breaking time. The women's eights team, which included Jessica and her 3/4s teammates, won their event as well, and the Canadian women also won gold in single and double sculls. Those victories and 3 months of training in Europe prepared the women for the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona. There, with one change in the crew, they won the women's eights gold. And the fours crew, which also included Jessica, won double gold. After that, most of the women rowers, including Jessica, hung up their oars. But 3 years later, the upcoming 1996 Olympics and the offer of some free education enticed her to return. It was worth it. Although she and the coxswain were the only holdovers from the 92 games, the Canadian women's eights won Olympic silver in Atlanta. 31 years old and married, Jessica Monroe-Gonin rowed her final international race at the 1997 Worlds on the Henley, and she and the women's eights came home with the silver. Now joining teammates Kirsten Barnes and Brenda Taylor in the Greater Victoria Sports Hall of Fame, we are honored to induct the third of Victoria's first 3 gold medal winning women rowers, Jessica Monroe-Gonin.